The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
And our stock of the day is Mineral Resources, having provided a quarterly update. It says it's on track to meet its FY26 volume and cost guidance across all divisions. It reported record quarterly iron ore production across its Onslow Iron and Pilbara hub assets of 10.9 million wet metric tonnes. The Onslow Iron project delivering or significantly contributing to the records by achieving a 50% increase in shipments and completing haul road upgrades, ensuring a $200 million payment from Morgan Stanley. The company's shares further buoyed by a 31% rise in lithium prices and solid performance in its mining services and energy segments, maintaining to track FY26 guidance. So, what do our experts think? This has had trouble, of course, this stock, trouble in the C-suite, trouble with its haulage road at the same time. Howard, I know, having spoken with you guys before at Teaminvest, you said if you're going to own one resource stock, this has been in the past, but that was more when it was focused on mining services. So what do you think of it now?
Yeah, I mean, I personally did very well out of it. I bought some at $3.50, some at $8.50, some in the early 20s. Didn't get out when it got right up to the top, I should have, but got out when it was about $50. So I've personally done very well out of the company, but I got out not because of any concern about the business. They are fantastic business operators. In fact, Chris Ellison runs an incredibly good business, but all sorts of related party transactions. When I've got an agent running my money, which is what's happening when you're a shareholder and you've got people running the company, you want to know that they aren't feathering their own nests at the expense of shareholders. And to discover that he was doing that sort of thing, I think is, or that it would appear to be, according to everything we've heard, I mean, nothing is absolutely proven, I think is absolutely horrendous. And our Teaminvest members were horrified. So Teaminvest members went from being completely happy and relaxed with owning Min to saying trustworthiness of management is our single biggest thing we look for when we're looking at any business. And it no longer passes that filter. So no matter how well the Onslow Road is doing, no matter how much lithium prices go up, I don't think you'd get any Teaminvest members logically saying, I would happily trust this management and I'm happy to own shares in the company. And certainly that's my view.
All right, so I know, but if you held the stock, would you hang on or would you sell it?
No, I'd sell it.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared to own anything where I feel I don't trust the management.
All right, Grady.
Yeah, this one's a conflict for me personally because I used to own it and I bought in at the top and I sold at the bottom.
Well, we've done that before, haven't we?
It really hurt, but we at Bells are a buy because of the turnaround story that we've seen. So as Howard mentioned, it is an exceptionally well-run business.
Yep, it is.
They've got fundamental tailwinds behind them now with the lithium price rebound finally. And they've got the mining services division underpinning revenue. So again, it's a company that you can't really argue with the fundamentals of the business. So I think for me, it's a love-hate relationship simply because I lost so much money on it, but the outlook is strong and the outlook is there for us. So they've got a strong balance sheet. They've refinanced their debt at a lower rate. So again, that's what you want to see if you've got a debt level. A lot of their debt is not due for quite a long time. So that's, again, what you want to see. EBITDA growth from the Onslow ramp up is looking really strong for FY26. CapEx drops sharply as they're nearing the end of their project is complete. So again, lower CapEx, higher output, higher offtake. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, it's a buy for us because it's come back so far and the fundamental tailwinds are there. But for me personally, I'm still pretty sad about it.
Well, true to form for today's show, no agreement whatsoever on the stock of the day. It is a buy.
That's just how I don't know.
No, I agree, it's a well-run company, but
Yeah.
I'm just not prepared to invest with people I don't trust.
All right, there you go. It is a buy and a sell for our stock of the day, Mineral Resources.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.